Hey there, and welcome to the Home Studio Rescue here on YouTube. My name is Chris, and today we're going to talk about the truth about the SM7b, which is the microphone I'm talking to you on right now. You can probably hear that my heat is going on because it's 20 degrees outside, and I'm not turning that off just so there isn't a rumble, but it is picking it up. But honestly, this is a great mic for talking and recording vocals. And so I'm going to just let you guys know about what I've learned about the SM7b audio interfaces, what the real cost is. So right here we can see if you buy it brand new from Sweetwater, it's $399. Now, does it end there? I have a Focusrite Scarlett Solo. That is not what I'm talking to you on right now because I don't have a Cloudlifter or this guy right here, which is something new that I just saw in the last couple of weeks. But you need a Cloudlifter or this guy here to add gain because the Focusrite Scarlett, it doesn't have enough preamp gain. It's got about 56 dB of gain, and the SM7 needs over 60. And so I've done a lot of research talking to Sweetwater and just Googling, and I found one audio interface that actually has enough gain to power the SM7 without having to buy something like the Cloudlifter or another preamp, and that is it's an Apogee $1,500 interface. So really, there's not a cheap solution. This guy right here, the AudioDent ID14, I think it has about 56 dB of gain, and then you can add 10 dB more digitally. And I've heard people do use this interface with the SM7. But what I've been told multiple times is that to get the most out of the SM7, you do need something like the Cloudlifter or this guy right here, which this is an exciting new solution. It's not in stock on Sweetwater.com, but 29 bucks for that 25 dB. I mean, it's just a much cheaper option than the Cloudlifter. The other thing you could do is get like a Golden Age preamp. That's like one of the cheapest ones I've found. This thing has 70 dB of gain. You can see it right there. That'll be more than enough. I'm talking to you through a Pacifica preamp, which is a very expensive preamp, but it has more than enough gain. But this is the thing with the SM7. It needs a lot of gain. So that's kind of the problem when you buy something. For a while, I thought there might be an audio interface out there that has 65 dB of gain. If someone would just make that, then I think they would make a lot of money because they'd be cutting out the Cloudlifter and this guy here for 30 bucks basically. You need something to help boost the level. And so if you just go out and buy the SM7 for 400 bucks and let's say you have a Solo, it's not going to be loud enough. And so you do have to buy one of these things. And that's something I've learned in the last couple of years because I've just been using my Pacifica. And when I did try the Focusrite Solo, it just didn't work for it. So, and there isn't an audio interface that has more than 60 dB of gain, really. This one comes close. I've heard some people can use it, but that's the point of this video is really when you're going to go buy this microphone, if you're thinking, I just have to have this mic because Joe Rogan uses it or Michael Jackson recorded Thriller with it, it's a great mic for talking and for singing, but you do need more gain when it comes to if you have an audio interface. There just isn't one out there that's cheap that has enough. This thing has, I think, about 62 or 63 dB of gain, the solid state here. That's close, but I would just go ahead and get something like one of these two here. Hopefully this will be in stock soon and available, and this is a great deal. So I would try one of those or get a Golden Age preamp. You got more than enough gain there. And so that's kind of the truth of the SM7B. It's got to have probably at least 65 dB of gain to really work. When you're thinking about that, there is going to be some extra cost if you have one of these interfaces or like a Scarlett Solo or anything like that. You just got to think about what else you're going to have to add, because I always hate it when I go and buy something and I'm not aware that I'm going to have to buy something else just to make it work. And that is the case with this mic. It's a good mic. There's a lot of different options out there. I mean, as you can hear, probably if you're in headphones or something, you can hear my AC rumbling. It doesn't block out all the noise, but it's definitely a better option than a lot of condenser mics. Like right now, you would just probably feel like you're in my AC unit if I had a condenser mic on right now. So anyways, that's kind of the point of the video. If you guys need any help building your recording studio, your home studio, you need help learning how to mix or any of that stuff, you can shoot me an email at homestudiorescue@gmail. Ask me any question you want. I'm also doing 30-minute Zoom calls at this point. We can talk about your setup or any questions you have. If you want to set up a Zoom call directly, go to homestudiorescue.com and you can click on the link there. Otherwise, I will catch you guys on the next one.